Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of KJ the Investor. This is yours truly, KJ. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the portfolio. As you guys can see, we kicking off the video today on a different tip. We're in the traditional IRA account. Right now, the market is down. It's 9:06 in the morning. It's a pre-market. So a lot of heavy trading, I know, happens in the pre-market, just like in the close of the market. I know a lot of heavy trading happens in those times. Now, if you're like me and you're not no institutional investor, you're not no big hedge fund, anything like that, you probably want to wait until the market opens up at 9:30 until 4 o'clock to make all our trades. Why? Because it trades in real time. You know what I'm saying? You want to trade in real time. You don't really want to be one of these aftermarket traders or pre-market traders unless you just know what you're doing. And I have made trades in the pre-market and the post-market because I knew what I was doing. But if you guys watching these videos are beginners or intermediate level investors, man, and you really don't know exactly what to expect, then I would just stick to the 9:30 to 4 o'clock until you actually get a little more experience with it. And then, you can go from there. But yeah, y'all know me. I'm all about how we gonna make the next dollar, who we gonna help make their next dollar, and I'm just trying to see everybody win. Right now, the traditional IRA account sitting at $38,612.24. It says right now we're down 1.2%, which is about $645. That's okay though. Don't sweat that. You can easily regain 1 to 2, even 1 to 5% of your portfolio. You can easily gain that back throughout the day. Buying power, we're looking at $2,082.45. Buying power just means that's money on the sidelines that's ready to deploy anytime I get ready for to buy more stocks, buy more of my favorite ETFs, things like that. What do we have here? Up under the options tab. Guys, you've been following KJ the Investor for a while. You know I've always talked about I've been a long-term investor, buying whole big boy blue chips long-term for the long haul. I don't really do all the options trading, day trading, none of that kind of stuff. But guys, I will say, but I told you guys I was on a mission to learn this trading thing. And I have learned what I needed to learn, and I'm still learning. Don't think I'm not gonna learn, because you're never to the point where you're done learning. But I have learned what enough of, I'm confident enough to execute my first options trade. All right, now let's click into it. I got a pending order right here. My first options trade. You guys will probably be proud of me, who's been following me, rocking with me for a while. I got a trade. I got a contract right here for NVIDIA, $145 call. This is a covered call. And my limit price is 13 cents. Bid price 13 cents, and then the ask price is 14 cents. So basically, what this is telling you, you see the quantity down here. It says 1, and so I got one contract. Getting ready to be put into effect when the market opens up at 9:30. I got this one covered call contract. I'm putting up 100 shares of my NVIDIA stock. You guys already know I got like 204 point something shares of NVIDIA, right? So I'm putting up 100 shares of NVIDIA stock, and my strike price is 145. Right now, the price of NVIDIA, as you can see right here, is 107. Now, basically, this covered call is good for a month. I did it for like a month out. Now, day traders, of course, the time is in the name, day trade. So they do it like every day. But if you, like I said, I did a lot of research on it, extensive research. And for me, I found, especially being new to the trading aspect of investing, not new to investing, just new to trading, I said the day trading is a little fast. Let's kind of give myself some more time. I want to give my investment some more time to actually mature and see what's going to happen in the market from a day-to-day standpoint, especially in the volatile market that we're in today, where 47 just came in the office a couple of months ago. He took over a great economy from Biden. And now all of a sudden, the economy shifted to the left. The markets have shifted to the left. We've experienced like 2-3 baby crashes already since 47 been in office. So, y'all, yeah, look, the market's super volatile right now. We're not, we're still somewhat in a bull market, and I'm gonna explain why. But the option trading is gonna help me hedge my funds against the volatility of the market. Today's April the 2nd. This is also the day where 47 says the full rollout of these tariffs are supposed to take place. So we're gonna see about that as well. We're going to see about if that full effect of the tariff is really going to hit the market. And so far, I believe the expectation of it is what got investors shook up this morning. That's why you see a lot of red in the pool, a lot of red blood in the pool, because of and that means just sell off. A lot of sell off going on with your favorite stocks and ECS this morning because of the expectations of the full force of these tariffs coming out. Nvidia sitting at 107.55. My strike prices for Nvidia is 145. Now, basically what that means, I give this stock a month to try to hit 145. Now, if we're selling cover calls like I'm doing, you don't want this price to hit 145. As a matter of fact, you want your contract to expire without hitting the strike price. That means I collect the premium, I'm going to keep my premium, and I get to keep my shares of my stock. So, and that's what I want to do. I didn't buy all these Nvidia shares. Look at, as you see right there, upcoming activity. I got a dividend coming. There you go. You see that covered call sitting right there is placed for April the 1st. I did it yesterday. So I got 150 shares in this particular account. Market value $16,092 right there. Average cost was $109.98. And right now, the total return, we're down $477. Why? Because Nvidia is priced at 107. Nvidia is priced at 107. Now, it looks like we're losing money because the total return is in the negative. But like I told you guys before, because the market's so volatile, you never really lose unless you sell. And we're not selling. Now, technically, it seems like we have a contract for selling, which is why we got this covered call contract. But in order for this contract to be honored, or in order for this transaction to happen, NVIDIA, whatever you want to call it, it has to hit $145 per share. It's only at 107. It has a long way to climb before it gets to that 145. Not saying that this company can't do it in the 30-day time frame that I've given it. But what I'm saying is the smart thing to do is to just watch it. And I've learned from, like I said, taking time out to learn about this instead of leaving it in there, leaving this contract in there for the whole 30 days. I'm probably going to end up pulling it after I'm over 50% of profit for this contract. Once I'm like 2 weeks in and I see that we still haven't hit the strike price or come close to it, or even if we are closer to the strike price, I'll probably end up, if I'm over 50% profit, 75% profit, I know that's a pretty good sweet spot to go ahead and end the contract. And so I get whatever profit is left out of the money, and then I'll be able to keep my shares and, also start a new contract with a new position. So that's it's like a little cycle, like a little cycle effect, whatever they call it, the wheel strategy and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, I'm waiting on this stock, and on one side of the coin, I'm waiting for this stock to get back up to like $145, $150 a share, because that means my market value is going to be extremely high. I'm going to have a good bit of return on this stock, but also I don't want it to get to 145, not as long as I have this options contract open. As long as I got that option contract open, I don't care for it to hit 145. You know what I mean? And the way the markets are right now, I say I might as well do options trading, collect that premium, let that premium go towards my buying power, because as soon as you sell the options call, as soon as you get the contract in place and it's approved, it's accepted or whatever, you collect the premium like instantly. Snap of the fingers, you collect the premium. So that's what I want to do. And then, move forward. The best thing for you that you want to happen is that contract to expire without any other without ever reaching that strike price, so you can continue to keep your shares and you'll be able to repeat that process. That's basically what it's all about. Okay, right here, looking to the traditional IRA account, you got more of the like. I got more SPLG, 61.12 shares of that. LTEC, 14.10 shares of that. I got 15 shares of MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy is $299.81 right now. 15 shares, market value $4,497.15. Average cost is $283. I'm in the profit with this one, $244.80 or 5.76%. MicroStrategy, there's is Michael Strahler, whatever his name is. He's the CEO of this company, and he's the reason why this company buys a whole lot of Bitcoin. Is using Bitcoin to help power its stock price. And so when Bitcoin was up and doing well over into the six-figure range, MicroStrategy was also up as a great stock in my portfolio. That's why I still believe in it long term. That's why I haven't sold it. And I do believe that Bitcoin to come back to what it was and even higher. Therefore, MicroStrategy should go even higher as well. So I'm going to continue to hold on to that for the long term. Now, what else? We got Costco. Costco is at $947.51 per share. I have 4 shares. Market value $3,794.30. My average price per share when I was buying it was at $933.80. Total return right now, I'm up $54.90 in this position, or 1.47%. Y'all know it's like, oh, well, KJ, that's not a big, that's not a big return. Oh, but it is. Why do I say it is? Because, y'all, you got to understand the whole market is in turmoil right now. It's so volatile. 47 is in office doing what he do, and he's causing the markets to crash. I'm telling you. So what people are going to be doing, what you need to be doing, what I'm going to be doing later on is just keeping my eyes open, keep my ears open to these investment streets out here to see what is actually to be expected, what is going on with the markets. Whatever 47 comes out and say, y'all, it's going to affect the rich, the middle class, and the poor. And probably not as much as the poor because they probably not investing. But what I'm saying is, we can change all of that. We can get from not having to having by investing and expanding our knowledge to help us get to where we need to be. That's what I'm saying. That's why I make these videos. I had one of my subscribers ask me the other day, he said, KJ, why do you continue to make these financial videos? I make these financial videos so we can come up. We need to know, guys. We need to know where we can put our money while we sleep, and it multiplies while we're asleep. That's what we need to do. That's why I continue to make these videos. The next stock I want to talk about is Palantir Technologies. Palantir Technology has been called the darling of Wall Street. Right now, it's at $81.99 per share. If you ask me, that's a major bargain. That's a major discount. Why? Why am I saying that? Palantir Technologies, guys, is not a regular. It's not another normal regular technology company. This company strives off of the governmental contracts that it acquires. In other words, it caters to the government with the government contracts. This company is not going anywhere but up. The only reason they just had a stellar earnings report just 2 months ago. And the only reason they are as low of a price as it is right now is because of what 47 is doing with the tariffs. I keep telling you guys that. We got 20. I have 26.79 shares of Palantir. Market value $2,200.25. Average cost was $75.94. I'm up. Total return right now, $164.96, or a 8.10% return. Guys, we are still getting an 8.10% return on this company. And you see the line graph. It's in the toilet. It's all the way down. But guess what? Anything over 8%, we're getting rich. Palantir Technology will print millionaires in 2025. People that know about this company, people that know about investing, they know these two go hand in hand together. I'm buying Palantir Technology. That's why I said I got 26 shares now. I did have 20. I was at 17. Before that, I was at 10, something like that. So every time, I get paid, or every time I get some money, whatever, I'm throwing it into Palantir. Palantir will print millionaires in 2025. I just said it again. Palantir Technologies will print millionaires in 2025. You got to, if you don't know, I need you guys to research it, go out, do the homework on it. It's not my job to give you and spoon feed you every little thing. I can just cover the stocks that I'm going to cover in my portfolio. I already own this stock, guys. It's already in my traditional IRA account right now. This stock is going to go up. Just a couple of weeks ago, this stock was over $112 per share. But it's on sale right now for $82 a share. You can buy this under $100. This is a major bargain, big deal. And I just hope it stays like this for the rest of the week, because I will be buying even more. I'm talking about bicep over tricep, big banks. I'm buying more Palantir. This stock, once again, will print millionaires in 2025. Get you enough of it. All right. Next, y'all already know about Meta, what I'm trying to do with that. LTEC, you guys already know. The biggest thing I want to show you on this page right here was my NVIDIA options call. My first options contract. You guys been telling me I need to been doing covered calls. I need to been doing option strategies and stuff like that. You guys wanted to see it. Well, you finally have it. Okay, next up, over into the investing account. The investing account sitting at $58,872.21. We're down $489. In this particular account, it's okay though. Buying power, $148.07. Like I said, it's okay. We got a little cash on the sidelines. We got some crypto. I still own my Bitcoin, my Doge, my Ethereum, and my Avalanche. I still have those. I'm going to continue to add to those positions over time. Now, let's look at some of these other stocks that I invest in that's going to help us get the long-term freedom. Now, for the long-term strategy, you guys already know companies like Google, Alphabet Class A. Right now, $155 per share. Guys, Google is a bargain. If you had no idea about investing, you know that when you get on your iPhone or your Android device and you click on the Safari or the internet browser and you want to go browse and look up your favorite whatever, the first browser you probably going to use when it pop up on the internet is Google. So why not invest in the company? And right now it's on a thriller sale, killer thriller, whatever. It's on a heck of a sale. $155 for Google. Just a couple of weeks ago, this stock was trading at over $207 per share. Just a couple of weeks ago. What happened between then and now? Did the company lose a CEO? No. Did the fundamentals change with the company? No. Well, what happened to make Google go down so far? 47 and his tariffs. That's all it is. I keep telling you guys that these tariffs by 47 makes good companies look like they don't know what they're doing and make it look like they bad. No, they know exactly what they're doing. Google is still as powerful as it was just a few weeks ago. They're still the #1 search engine on the planet, in the world. Google owns YouTube. What you watching this video on now? Google owns YouTube, and YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. So you tell me what's going on, man. How can Google be? Oh, my goodness. Google is the first, the #1 search engine in the world, and YouTube is the second search engine in the world. And Google owns YouTube. So you already know this is a heck of a bargain. I got 12.73 shares of Google, and I'm buying more. Bicep over tricep. I'm talking about big banks. I'm taking all the shares I can get. Market value, $1,974.17. Average cost when I was buying it was $144.37. And the total return right now is $136.31. I'm still up in this position, even though the market is down. I'm still up in this position, 7.35%. Guys, that's almost 8%. Anything 8% or more, we're getting rich. We're still finna make money. We're making money right now. And then I got Alphabet Class C, which is the other part of Google. Alphabet is just the parent company. I got 4.992 shares of Class C, Google, $773.27, $180 is the average cost, and I'm down $114.69, but it's okay because the only reason that's like that is because the average cost is $180. What I need to do is while this thing is down to $156, I need to buy more Class C. That's going to help bring that average cost down of $180. it's gonna bring it down to that 150, 160 level, and that total return will go up into the positive. It won't be negative. It's all about knowing how stocks work, guys. It's all about knowing how stocks work. You guys already know. Next up, we got one of my favorites, SPLG. It's my portfolio S&P 500 ETF, $65.35 per share right now. I got 237.96 shares of SPLG, and I'm constantly buying more. Bicep over tricep, big bands, big banks. I'm going to continue to buy this ETF. 15,000. What I've put in there so far, $15,550.79. Market value is what it's valued at the time of the market, whether it's up or down. Now, average cost $64.36. Total return. Even though, look at today's return, we took a loss. We're taking a loss right now, 152 for today. But look at the total. We're still up $236.67, 1.55% in this position. Profit. Man, SPLG, my S&P 500 ETF, is going to be around in my portfolio for the rest of my life. This particular ETF is going to help get the financial freedom. We're going to become millionaires off of this ETF right here. I'm talking about becoming millionaires to the point where we're not working for nobody. We're not clocking in on a job for nobody. We're going to be able to live off our dividends. We're going to be able to live off of stock price appreciation, things like that. Another 10 years in the market, and you ought to see what this portfolio is going to grow to. We're going to continue buying more and more shares. I got 237 shares. I want to see that at 237,000 shares. You know what I'm saying? I want to see over 2,300 shares in this particular ETF. And we're going to get there too. What else I got for you? Oh, FTEC. FTEC is my Fidelity Information Technology Index ETF. Right now, sitting at 160.75. I got 18.55 shares FTEC in this account, but I had 14 in the traditional IRA. But this is in the investing account. We got the market value, $2,982.99. Average cost is $172.61. Total return, negative 220.02. But this is, I'm going to tell you right now, for you guys who don't know, you should know. But if you don't, I'm going to tell you, this is our fast-moving, high-definition ETF. Between SPLG and LTEC, these two ETFs I have for the rest of my life, they're going to help me get to financial freedom fast, quickly. And this is our growth ETF. Now, I've talked to you guys about the 3-fund portfolio ETF, the 3 ETFs in the portfolio. You got to have a balance. And so I've talked to you about the fundamental ETF, which is the fundamentals. SPLG, they got the top 500 companies in America in it. Now, then you need a growth ETF. For me, it's going to be FTEC. That's a fast-moving growth ETF. And then you got to have the dividend ETF that specializes in paying out dividends. And I have that as well, SCHD, and we'll go over that next. And they just got done paying a dividend as well, the biggest dividend that I got in my portfolio. But yeah, FTEC, man, big part. Gonna be buying big bands, big banks, bicep over tricep. Gonna continue to get it. As you seen the notification just now that my NVIDIA contract just went into effect. So we're gonna be looking back at that shortly. Right here, SCHD. That's my big dividend paying out ETF, Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF, $27.71. It's on sale right now, guys. Big bargain. I got 221 shares, 221.83 shares of SCHD. Market value $6,147.28. Average cost $26.36. Total return right now, $301.09. I'm up 5.15% in the position. Guys, even when the market is down, even when it's volatile, even with 47 in the office chair, I'm still up over $300 in this position. I got 221 shares of SCHD, and I'm looking forward to become 2,300 shares of SCHD. I'm going to continue to buy and hold big boy blue chip long term. And that's what I'm talking about. Now, Guys, as the market get ready to open, I got to get ready to see what kind of trades I'm finna get ready to make. But this episode of KJ the Investor has been pleasant. Oh, yeah, Coca-Cola, real quick. Coca-Cola, $72.12. Why I want to hit this one for? Because I just got that dividend. Look at there. Coca-Cola dividend reinvested. $16.69. It ain't about the amount, guys. It's about what are you doing with that dividend. I reinvest back into my portfolio. Why? Because that compound interest adds up and it helps get you to where you want to be. I got 32.71 shares of Coca-Cola, market value $2,363.17, average cost $60.72. I'm up right now, total return $377.73. I'm up 19% in the position, guys. 19%. And this is in a downward market. Coca-Cola is up. It's a big dividend payer. It's a big value company. And it's not a growth stock, but it's growing. Big. A lot of value stocks, they soar or they excel in violent markets like we are in right now with 47 in office. I just wanted to bring that to your attention, guys. I know you see a lot of red, but I'm going to tell you, you create wealth in the red, you collect wealth in the green. Walmart, another big value stock. They moving so good lately. Walmart is almost like a growth stock. Right now it's at $88.93. You already see, look at that, boom, big dividend from Walmart, $26.44. I got 112.52 shares of Walmart. Market value, I got over 10K, guys, over 10K invested just in Walmart. That's 17% of my portfolio. $10,000 invested just in Walmart stock. Average cost $58.46. Look at my total return. Look at my total return for Walmart. These are the type of returns I'm used to seeing. Over $3,400, 52.10%. Woo! Good God Almighty. You don't think that's enough for a small vacation? $3,400 from the Walmart. This is the profit, guys. This is total pure profit. I can pull that $3,400 out of there, and my market value will still be up. I'll still be over 8 bands in the market value. I'm up 52% in Walmart. That's my point. I got 112 shares, and I'm buying more. I want at least 1,000 shares of Walmart. I want at least 1,000 shares of Walmart. Walmart can, and I'm telling you, and I can have it. I will get it. Man, I will get it. We got more companies like Amazon, Apple, Microsoft. We have to cover those on the next episode, but you guys already see what I'm talking about. We got Meta again. We got some more NVIDIA over here as well. You guys already see it. Right now, the account looking like $97,464.08. And that's in a downward market. Guys. We over 97,000 strong. I know, see how Robinhood like to play, but we don't play like that. What it is, the computer's trying to catch up to what's getting generated. But we over 97,000 strong. In my Fidelity account, we got another 12,000 over there, pretty strong. So we're up over the 6-figure mark, guys. Also, when the market does recover all the way and better, because history tells us that when markets recover, we go to new all-time higher highs. I'll be back 6 figures just in Robinhood alone. And I'll be back in that. I'm only 1 figure away becoming a millionaire. And that's exactly what we're finna do. We're on the road to millionaire status. This is my journey. KJ the Investor. If you got any comments, questions, concerns, drop it down below. Share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hop on the bandwagon, man. We going somewhere. If you want to know how to make money in your sleep, passive income, where you ain't got to go to work as hard as you do. If you want to know how to not have to worry about what the boss gonna do, if you're gonna get a raise on your job or not, you can give yourself a raise through your own portfolio. You guys don't have to wait on a job to give you a raise. You can give yourself a raise. You want to know how to take them trips and them plane tickets, fly first class and take the money from the portfolio, and the portfolio generate more money back for you, and you ain't got to worry about putting that money back, but it puts it back for you? Let me know. Get in the comments and let's go. Subscribe to the channel. Share this with 3 people, 5 people. Share this right now. And then, man, you already know I'm KJ the Investor. I'm popping back out with another video pretty soon, man. Much love to everybody.